Welcome to episode 20 of the Rant and Banner Show. I'm Mike.
I'm Denny.
And this is the Halloween themed episode where we're going to be talking about week 9 of the NFL. And yeah, week 8. You want to talk about that first for a little bit?
I mean, yeah, if you want to get into it.
Yeah, we can get into it.
The Jets got their first win.
Yeah, congrats, Jets. I thought you guys were tanking, but I guess not. We said we could see the Jets winning.
Yeah.
Was it against the Falcons?
No, the Falcons.
The Falcons lost.
Dolphins.
Yeah, the Falcons lost to the Dolphins.
The Falcons screwed my parlay up big time.
Yeah, so like what you said last week, the Falcons can't beat a bad team.
No,
they only beat good teams.
They don't show up against bad teams for some reason, but then they play well against good teams. It makes zero sense.
But if you watched or if you saw our predictions from last week and you saw our score predictions, we didn't get many points last week. And the reason is because that week 8, was the first week in the Super Bowl era where one or fewer games were decided by one possession or less. Every game was a blowout. Every game was a high score to a low score. It was crazy. I've never seen a week like it. We only got like 40-some points each, which is still pretty good.
I mean, when you look at it, like you were saying, how it was like the margin of the point spread was a lot bigger. This is probably the biggest week. So
our record was like 10-3, which is really good, but our points were like 40. Like we got less points. So with that in mind, we're gonna try to get dead on this week. I've got some surprise picks. I've got some surprise scores. I've got a lot of games that have a larger.
You make it a bigger spread.
Yes. Yeah. So my games are going to be a little bit more, realistic to how the NFL's been this season, because this NFL has been so unpredictable and just chaotic this year. We picked a bad year to start, for making predictions.
But I feel like it turns into every year though. Like everyone has like an idea of how a season's going to go, and then it totally changes course. Like
all I know is that that wheel that they have where it's like every team beating every team, like the circle of suck or whatever it's called.
Yeah,
that's already been completed.
That's because this team beat this team, makes them a champion.
Just keeps going around in a circle. That already has been completed. So, we're only in week 8 and it's already been done. And that fact I just told you, this is the first week in NFL history in the Super Bowl era where every game was a blowout, or besides one or fewer. I think it was the Jets Bengals. That was who they beat.
Yeah, exactly.
39-38.
Yeah, 1 point game.
Yeah, so week 9, we've got a lot of good games this week. A lot of good games.
There should be pretty many good games.
The Eagles are off. They have a bye, so you're not going to be hearing any bias from us, all you non-Philly fans.
Yeah. We'll have an episode later for more Philly stuff.
Yeah, episode 21. Be sure to check that out.
But I do think we need to start making smaller clips of talking about other teams. You kind of talk about the Eagles and stuff like that to make it more variety. But
I agree.
I think we're always going to come back. Like you said, we're always going to come back to the Eagles. It's just who we root for. But
listen, we're not biased. We are honest. When Scatabo went down, I didn't feel good about it. I'm sure most Eagles fans didn't. They were cheering when he cheering. They were
giving him
they were giving him respect. They were not cheering.
They were not cheering because that was nasty.
That was disgusting.
Yeah, that was.
Oh my God, that was so bad. Now I'm thinking of it. I'm just thinking of it.
No, everyone wants to talk about how Eagles are scumbags and stuff like that. But from what I heard, now I don't know how accurate it is, but Big Dom went and saw Scatabo in that hospital. So I don't know.
Nice.
I heard about that.
Yeah. That's respect, That's respect. He honestly, him and Jackson Dart were the two most entertaining, it was the most entertaining thing to watch for the past 3 weeks. But unfortunately, the link became MetLife for a day.
Yeah.
I
feel like it was almost bound to happen eventually. Something. I wasn't expecting his ankle, though. I was expecting, a concussion type thing.
People were saying that it was a dirty tackle. They were saying it was a hip drop tackle. I could kind of see it. That's why he got injured. But also, in that play, he jumped straight up, straight down. Someone was coming over to tackle him.
Well, yeah.
And they had to wrap him. You can't avoid that.
He wrapped him around the waist.
You can't avoid that.
If he A hip drop is when you're grabbing and then you drop.
Yes. Yeah.
This, I think Vaughn grabbed and like fell on him.
Yes.
Like, that's not a hip drop.
And then Scadabo was going into him while he was going into him, so they just dropped.
Yeah.
And I think that's what.
I don't think it was.
It was not intentional.
No, he did not intentionally do that to him.
All the people saying that out there that Vaughn was doing a hip drop, no, he did not. So don't even start with that because these teams, despite being rivals, they respect each other. And I'm also going to say, right now, the Commanders being 3-5 is crazy. But I want to talk about the Cowboys really quick. The Cowboys, I could see them. Cowboys fans say this every year. I could see them making a deep run into the playoffs.
They could, but the thing that's going to stand in their way is their defense.
Yes.
Their offense is the best in the league. I will say that. Their offense puts up points, puts up yards. Yep. Their defense just gets blown out because they don't have a defense.
I would say the Cowboys, the Bucks when healthy, and the Rams. Those would probably be like the three offenses that I look at the most. Maybe the Chiefs lately.
You don't think the Lions?
Lions, I was just going to say. Maybe the Cowboys, Bucks when healthy, and the Lions. Those would probably be the top three. But yeah, the Cowboys, once they figure their defense out, they're going to be scary. The Commanders, they're 3-5.
Yeah.
They've got the Seahawks this week. That's going to be a good game. We get to see the Colts. We get to see how good they really are. They're the only team has 7 wins in the league, which I think is really funny. Like, I know it's because of like a bye week and a tie, but it's funny how the only 2 teams with 1 loss, the Colts who are 7-1, and the Packers who are 4-1-1. It's like 3 less wins is just crazy to me. But then again, you got the Cowboys tie and the bye, but I just thought that was a funny stat to look at. What do we think the Packers' record will be? Because right now they're 4-1-1.
Are they going into a tougher part of their schedule? I know the Eagles and Packers play week 10.
Yes, they do. The Packers this week have an easy game, though. They're just playing Carolina.
I forget. I think I had the Packers going like 13 and something.
You said, I think it was 13-4.
But I said they weren't going to finish the top of their division. I thought the Lions were going to.
Yeah, I think you said the Lions were like. Did you say
they were like a game above?
Weren't they tied, but then like the Lions get the tie?
I think so. Yeah. It was something like that. I had the Packers going having a good record. I think it was like 13-4 or something like that.
So we're going to make this prediction right now. The Colts are 7-1. The Packers are 4-1-1. Both teams only have 1 loss so far. What will their record be by the end of the season?
Well, listen, I'm going to stick with my Packers one. I think it was I have to change because they have a tie now. But 13-3-1.
Yeah, 13-3-1. And then the Colts.
I still don't know about the Colts, man. I really don't.
Sorry, I'm just petting my while you were talking. The Colts.
I don't know. An inappropriate thing right now. Yeah. But no, I don't know about the Colts are 7-1, yeah, and Daniel Jones looks good. Jonathan Taylor's back to Jonathan Taylor. I really just because I don't watch them as much, so I really don't know. Who are the teams that they've beaten?
Not as good as the teams the Packers.
That's what I'm saying.
And probably will beat. I think the Colts are going to go 11-6, which they're going to go 4-5 in their last 9 games.
That's I just have to look at the rest of their schedule. I need to see their remaining schedule to see what it would be. All right. Now, my prediction with that, though, is I think the Colts will have a good regular season, but I think they'll meet a juggernaut in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And now I don't have a first round, but I think once they play the Bills or the Chiefs or who else?
Whoever from the North wants to make the playoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
I have no idea with that one.
Yeah, I think they'll be like, oh, shit.
Official prediction, I think the Colts go 12-5, and I think the Packers go, 13-3-1.
I agree with that. I think the Colts will lose a few here. I think probably lose at least 3 in the remaining season, remainder of the season.
13-4?
I think they'll be, like I said, I just gotta look at the rest of their schedule. I don't know who they play.
I think we should get into it. What do you say?
You get into what?
Week 9 of the NFL. We've got a few close games, but there's a lot of games in here. When you look at the percentages, 91% to 9%, 97 to 3, 97 to 3, 98 to 2, 99 to 1. There's a lot of blowout potential games here.
Yeah, I see that.
So let's start with Thursday night. We've got the Ravens at the Dolphins.
Now, I believe Lamar will be back. Or not. I have no clue. All I know is I need him for fantasy.
Yeah.
It's been screwing me. So, no, I think, well, surprisingly, the Dolphins won last week against Falcons, which.
Is that going to happen 2 weeks in a row?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think
No, I think the Ravens, they finally got back into the win column. I think they're going to stay in the win column. I think they beat the Dolphins, and I think they beat them by at least a touchdown, but maybe more.
Yeah.
It depends on Lamar.
I've got the Ravens winning. If Lamar does come back, I think they get around 30.
Yeah.
Could the Dolphins go on like a hot streak here and like still put up points but lose? Like maybe it's like 30-24-ish.
The thing is, their offense can do that.
Yeah.
Like,
so I think the Ravens beat them, but I'm going to say like 31-24. Like it's like a touchdown, like you said.
mm-hmm.
But yeah, next we've got the Bears at the Bengals.
The Bears have been very surprising this season.
Yes.
And the Bengals have been the Bengals.
Because I don't know. Joe, you got prime Joe Flacco right now.
Well, he just lost to the Jets.
Yeah, he did. That's the thing. He put up 38
points.
Nothing changes with this. You got Joe Burrow putting up 40 and losing. You've got Joe Flacco putting up 38 and losing. You talk about the Cowboys defense. The Bengals defense is atrocious.
Yeah.
It's almost as bad as their O-line. It's terrible. Do we think they beat the Bears? Because the Bears are also a team where it's like they're not consistently good.
And that's true, too. I feel like this is probably one of the closer games this week.
Yeah, this one's 50-50 if you look at
it could flip anyway, but I'm going to lean with the Bears. I think they just have the edge a little bit. But the Bengals coming off the loss to the Jets that didn't win a game yet. So
yeah. I've got two reasons for my pick here. So, first off, I think in terms of offense versus offense, in a shootout, the Bengals did lose to the Jets, but I could see them beating the Bears.
I'd say if it's a shootout, I could see that because you have those weapons.
Yeah, the Bengals are at home. So I'm picking the Bengals. I think it'll be close, high 20s to mid 20s, but I think the Bengals beat the Bears. Mm-hmm. That's going to be our first different pick. I've got a few upsets, but I've got a few different picks from you, I'm guessing. Next, we've got the Vikings at the Lions. I can't hear myself. This mask is like right in my ears. I can't tell how loud I'm talking.
No, you're good. You're good.
All right, we're going to see.
No, but so with that one, first off, the Vikings intentionally getting Wentz hurt and not replacing him at all. That dude was hurt since the first quarter of that game, and they were like, "Yo, you're good. You're good."
J.J. McCarthy. When is J.J. McCarthy coming back?
I mean, I feel like he should be back for this game.
Is he?
I don't know.
Because that would change things if he is.
I really don't think it would. I don't think McCarthy's good. I really don't. Because I haven't seen, I don't think he really did that much in college. So far in the pros, he hasn't really done anything. Because, he's been hurt the majority of the time.
Yeah.
And I think the Lions are just too good. Aiden Hutchinson just signed his extension. I don't know if you saw that. It's like 140-some million. I think he's getting paid more than Myles Garrett now.
Really?
Yeah.
He deserves it.
I think Myles Garrett's better, though.
I think he's better, but he's on a downslope. Aiden Hutchinson's.
So he just got 5 sacks in a game.
He did, but I'm saying overall, season to season, I think his prime.
Well, yeah.
He's at the tail end of his prime right now, about to go down. Hutchinson's at the start of his prime. At the start of it, Myles Garrett's over here. So 5 sacks is good though. I'm not discrediting that. I'm just saying if you could choose one of them to have for the next 5 years, who would you choose?
Well, didn't he tear his ACL last season?
He did, but he looks good this year. I don't know. That's the thing with ACL. People either recover from that and never tear it again.
Saquon recovered and had 2,000 yards last year.
Exactly. But then some of them, once they tear the ACL, injury after that. Wentz.
Yeah.
So who would you rather have? If Hutchinson didn't get hurt, injury.
I don't know. Now, if you would put them both up from the start of their careers, Myles Garrett definitely.
Myles Garrett, yes. But I'm saying right now, Myles Garrett's older by
How old is Myles Garrett?
He's old. I know he's older by a little bit. I want to say he's older by 5 years.
I don't know. I like Myles Garrett. I think he's a beast.
Yeah. I would still go.
I haven't seen Hutchinson play like Myles Garrett yet.
Yeah.
That's why I would still lean with Myles Garrett.
Mine's more of an mine's more of an investment, and yours is like Miles Garrett is the better all time.
He's gotten what 10+ sacks in the past 5 years, like each season.
Yeah,
something like that. Something outrageous. I think it's more closer to 15 sacks.
Yeah,
I think.
So if you could have one of them for the next 5 years, you would pick Miles Garrett.
I think it would be Garrett. Yeah. Because like
that's a good question.
It is because Miles Garrett has not. He really hasn't sustained any injuries during his career, like any
any serious ones.
Yeah. And if he's putting up like close to 15 sacks a season for a consecutive at least 5 seasons in a row, and I'm not like Hutchinson's good. I'm not saying he's not good. I just don't think he's on the same level as Miles Garrett.
Yeah, that'll be a good clip.
It would be.
It'll be a good poll for the.
And that'll be a good one for people to like butt in on because it's like, who would you take?
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm not going to say. I would 10 years. I would say Hutchinson. 5 years is a little closer than that. Mm-hmm. So I'll leave it up to the people.
I think Miles Garrett is. I want to say he's still under 30 years old, but
under 30. I want to say he's like early 30s.
You think he's? I don't know how old he is.
I don't know. We're using our phones for the camera.
Yeah. I don't want it to go up on the phone.
No, it's okay. Just don't even worry about it. It's fine. It's fine.
I really want to know now, though. I could see him in the early 30s.
I'm gonna say the next game if you can talk about it, and I'm gonna look it up.
All right.
So I think the Vikings lose by a lot. Lions.
Yeah, the Vikings are getting blown out.
It's at Detroit.
Yeah.
30-10. It's a blowout.
Yeah, they're getting blown out.
Next, we've got the Panthers at the Packers. If you want to talk about that, I'm going to look up.
I'll tell you one thing. I know the Panthers are coming off a loss for the first time in like 3 games.
Yeah, right? They were on a run.
But the Packers are like spotty too. Like, I think the Packers win this game. I'm taking the Packers, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Panthers put up some sort of fight. Because I guess they just they're giving the majority of carries to Rico Dowdle now instead of Hubbard. So I would not be surprised if the Packers could easily just blow the Panthers out, or it could be Panthers come out of nowhere and put up some points.
Yeah.
Because they do have a good offense. Their offense is pretty good.
It's going to be closer than people think. Right now, the Packers in the poll for like Packers-Panthers, 97-3. That's 97% of people are picking the Packers. It's crazy. I think it's a little closer.
I think it's going to be a little closer than that.
Because when you think about it, the Panthers are 4-3. The Packers are 4-1-1. They both have 4 wins.
Yeah. And the Panthers their 4 wins are against pretty decent teams.
So I think the fact that it's 97-3 is crazy. I still think the Packers win.
I do think the Packers win, but I would not be surprised if the Panthers make it a closer game than what people think it'll be.
Yeah. How does 27-16 sound?
That doesn't sound like a bad score.
Every game the Packers have won this season, they scored 27 points.
Like exactly?
Yeah. So until they don't, I'm putting 27 for the Packers every game now for the rest.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's crazy. Every game they've won. The game against the Cowboys, they tied. They went into the 30s, but nope, 27 for everyone.
Other than that game, everything else has been 27.
Yep, that they've won.
Okay.
Miles Garrett is 29.
I thought he was in his late 20s. I thought he was before 30.
Aiden Hutchinson is only 25. So
4 years apart.
4 years apart. So I think I would pick Miles Garrett. I thought Miles Garrett was older because that helmet.
Miles Garrett's been in the league for a while.
That's what I'm saying. Like I thought he was in the league for like 10 years now, but I think I might have been mixing him up with someone. But I remember like the helmet thing. How long ago was that?
That was probably like going 4 years.
2018. I thought it was like 2019 or something.
That might have been 2019. That makes it real. I was always the memes after that. He has like a dividend.
Oh yeah. Now that I know that 29 and 25, I would probably take Miles Garrett.
Miles Garrett made the worst decision in his life last season by re-signing with the Browns.
Yeah.
He should have went somewhere else.
Should have went to like some team that needed him. Like
should have
like the Eagles.
He always said he wanted to play with Jalen Hurts. So.
Yeah, like he should have taken like a pay cut and just come to Philly. You know.
The thing is, I don't think he would have taken that much of a cut though.
No.
You think about it, because the Eagles let Sweat walk.
Oh my god.
They cleared out their.
That still pisses me off. I miss Josh Sweat.
I always like the celebration though. Yeah.
Oh wait. I don't even know where he's at. Oh wait.
No, but no, yeah. I mean, he could have signed anywhere, but he chose to stay in Cleveland. But then he says how he would rather replace his 5 sacks that game with a win.
Really?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Then why stay in Cleveland?
Exactly.
Like, what are we doing?
They will not win while he's.
No, they have like 7 quarterbacks too. Like
yeah.
they will not figure stuff out
no.
for the next 5 years. The prime of his career, the next 5 years.
Which is sad because like he's a beast. Like
Yes.
Miles Garrett's a freaking animal.
It's the Lamborghini in the garage.
Yeah.
You know that meme?
Yeah.
It's terrible. Like is that like an actual quote he said?
What he legit said the press conference after the game. He goes because someone said, "Oh, you got 5 sacks today. How do you feel about that?" He goes, "I'd rather trade my 5 sacks for a win." I'm not. That's not quote unquote, but he did say something along those lines.
Him choosing to re-sign with the Browns was pretty much him saying, "I don't care about Super Bowl wins. I'm just here to stat pad and make the Hall."
Now, if I can piggyback off of that, that kind of brings in the A.J. Brown stuff with the Eagles.
Oh man, here we go. Here we go. A.J. Brown on a Super Bowl winning team, 2-time appearances, by the way, and. What is in the
I feel like we wait to save that for our Philly episode.
That's going to be in our next episode.
Yeah, that'll be in our next episode.
Episode 21, where we talk about all things Philly, the Eagles, the Sixers.
You can even talk about the Flyers now, too. The Flyers.
We can talk about the Flyers.
The Flyers are
There's no more Phillies. Let's go.
What's the Phillies? We got something for the Phillies.
We're going to talk about the Phillies, too. But yeah.
We'll get back into the week 9.
Yeah, back into it. We've got the Chargers at the Titans. This one was a 98-2%.
Yeah, the Chargers are winning.
Yeah.
You know, because Justin Herbert had a good weekend in L.A.
Yeah. He saved Madison Beer from getting hit by a ball.
I'm Justin Herbert.
look at me. Oh, I stopped the ball from
I'm a cancer for my arm, and now I got Madison Beer.
She's gonna give me top later. I'm so cool. Like, yeah. All right, relax, buddy.
Yeah, where'd he go? He went to was it a Lakers game?
I don't know.
And then I think he went to the World Series too in that week.
Oh yeah, then he didn't stay the whole time.
He went to a Halloween party. Yeah.
Guy's busy.
Yeah.
He's doing all that with Madison Beer.
Yeah. Good for him.
Anyway.
Back to reality.
30-10. This is another game.
Yeah, no, the Chargers, they should blow out the Titans.
Yeah, it shouldn't even be close.
No.
Don't even have to talk about it. Next, we've got the Falcons at the Patriots. This is an interesting game.
The Falcons confuse me.
What the hell are the Falcons this year? Like, what are they?
Because now, watch, I'm picking the Patriots, but now they'll end up beating the Patriots because they're playing a good football team, and they'll actually show up.
I want to know the stat of the Falcons against teams that are above 500 at that point versus teams that are below 500 at that point.
Yeah.
Because the Panthers were like, what, 0-2 when they played them?
I think so. Yeah.
And then 30-0.
30-0.
Lost to the
They
Dolphins.
got blown out to the Dolphins, too, though.
Blown out, too. It was like 34-10 or something.
Yeah, it was something, I think it was like 6. I think they only got 6.
But then they beat, like, who'd they beat? They beat good teams.
They beat good teams. I'm trying to think of the teams that they beat.
I don't know. I'm looking it up right now. Continue talking about them.
But no, like, the Falcons just are very hard to understand what kind of football team they are right now. So, I mean, I don't even know how to go off that. I think the Patriots do win.
So they've beaten the Bills, which that's enough.
That is
That is
the team, yeah.
They beat them by 10.
And you're not beating them, like, you're beating the Bills by 10, but then you're losing 30-something to 6 to the Dolphins or getting blown out by the Panthers. Now, the Panthers are a better team.
The Panthers are a good team.
But the Dolphins that have no clue what the fuck they're doing.
And also, at the time, the Panthers were 0-2. So it's not like they were, in our eyes, a good team. We only are saying they're a good team because they got 4 wins in a row after that.
Yeah.
So, like, at that time,
they did beat the Cowboys, but the Cowboys don't have a defense.
Yeah. That was in one of their wins, too, yeah.
They
had a shootout. But, yeah, I think the Patriots win. I'm picking them 30-28. It's going to be really close. Drake May. That's all I'm going to say.
Drake May's having a good season. A really good season.
Drake May.
Well, no, I'm taking the Patriots, but will I be surprised if the Falcons pull it out? No, I won't.
No.
Because they play good against good teams, but play poorly against bad teams.
Yeah. So I think it'll be 28-27 with a game-winning field goal.
Okay.
And this game is my double points also. Also, if you guys want to make your own predictions and scores for these games, make sure you check out our Instagram and TikTok at Rant and Banner, where we make and post all of our predictions, all of our scores. And you guys leave your own scores in the comments, and if you guys get it right, you know we're going to post it. You know we're going to show it off.
I say, yeah, for real though, if they do, we have to put it out there.
Yeah, we have to, because you guessed the score dead on.
Yeah, now get out there and do it.
Yeah, go do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Post is releasing by the time this episode comes out, so go check it out, Instagram and TikTok. Next, we've got the Niners at the Giants. At the neighborless Scatterbullous Giants.
Yeah, I think the Niners win.
Yeah. Brian Dable.
He's like a toddler getting told no by his parents, and then he throws a little fit. And then,
can you use like the leg as like his headset? Like,
yeah, how do you do it?
He went and he was like, "You kidding me?" He like put it on, headset down.
He threw it down.
Such a baby. I didn't want to talk about the refs that game because they were bad on both sides.
The refs were terrible that whole game.
Yeah, the whole game.
Yes,
both teams.
The tush push. That was a fumble.
Yes, that was a
But
fumble.
also, Jackson Dart did fumble that. It was an incomplete pass.
Exactly.
That was a fumble. So, I mean...
don't lie.
Yeah.
Cancels.
But no, the tush push is over. It's gone. It's not coming back. That's gone next year.
You think so?
Yeah, it's gone. Because...
they false start. Oh, they fumbled. That was crazy, though. The fact that they didn't call that a fumble because he was still going forward and they plucked it. And the ref's like, no, we blew the whistle. Like, dude.
No, he was still moving.
No.
Like,
because sometimes they don't even blow the whistle until he's all the way on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
That was bullshit. But, hey, win's a win, you know?
The thing is, it really wasn't even a game, though, because the Eagles won
38-20. Exactly. But then they're like, oh, but the momentum, that happened right at the start. Like, shut up.
It wouldn't have done anything because they would have got the ball with the Eagles.
And what would Scatterbo have done from the locker room? I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ball don't lie. Next, we've got the Colts at the Steelers. This is another good one.
I think this will be a game where the Steelers play the Colts really well, and I think you're going to see what the Colts are about with this game. I think the Colts just beat them, but will I be surprised if the Steelers win? No, but I think the Colts are going to play off their high right now, being 7-1, you know. Yeah. And the Steelers just lost.
Yes, they did.
So
who'd they just lose to again? I got it on my other
Packers.
It was, yeah.
In those ugly freaking Steelers uniforms. Those things are gross.
I'm sorry, like the jerseys, the uniforms aren't that bad, but when Aaron Rodgers has the giant helmet,
from
the 1940s,
because it was matte yellow, like that was pretty cool. But like I wasn't a fan of the jerseys.
No.
But no, Rodgers' helmet is like the ugly.
Why did he wear that helmet? It's like the 70s.
It's like a freaking bubble.
Yeah, bro, he's got the Bart Starr fit, like where you can see his whole forehead. Like, what is that? It's like an old man helmet. Why does he use that?
I don't know.
He doesn't look like he looks like a dad putting on like his helmet from like high school, and he's like trying to like sling it around. I don't like it.
He's oh my god, the uncle in Napoleon Dynamite.
Oh no,
is it Rico?
Rico, yes. Uncle Rico. Oh. All right.
Go back to it.
Yeah,
I think the Colts beat the Steelers.
I think the Steelers beat the Colts.
Okay.
I think this is a test for the Colts. I think they just got done winning. Steelers just got done losing. It's at Pittsburgh. I think this is going to be like the first, not the first real test because they've had other good wins, but like I think this is going to be a test of endurance for the whole season. This is going to be one they lose.
Yeah, I will not be surprised if they do lose because this is another team that makes no sense to me because the Steelers on paper have a really good defense.
Yeah.
But they give up a crap ton of points.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised if Jonathan Taylor has a great game against the Steelers.
Yeah. Yep, that's the thing.
And it honestly depends on which team shows up and wants to win.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that game could go either way. And I think the Colts do face a team that they haven't really played yet. Because, like I said, on paper, the Steelers have a good defense. They just haven't played to their caliber of a good defense yet.
Yeah. I've got the Steelers winning like 24-22. Like it's like
I think it's going to be close. It's going to be a close game.
Yeah. But just because it's at home, I'm picking the home team. Next, we've got the Broncos at the Texans. Broncos are 6-2.
The Broncos are a good football team.
Yes, they are.
The one thing is, they did just lose their star defensive player, though.
Yes, they did.
So that'll be interesting to see how their passing defense comes about.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I keep looking at your gullet. It keeps like shaking around up there.
Because I'm picking gullet.
Yeah. I keep looking at it. I'm sorry. Yeah, I think this game's going to be closer than people think. The Texans are like 2-5 or something right now.
Didn't they just come off a win? Didn't they just win?
Yes, they just beat the Niners, which I picked the Texans.
You did.
Just saying. I think it's going to be closer. I've got like 24-23. Like this one's going to be a close game. But the Broncos will survive because they are the better team. Please win the West. That's all I ask. Keep the Chiefs down, please. Please beat the Chiefs.
And hopefully there's a team that keeps them down this week. So
let's hope.
We'll get into that later. But
next, we've got the Jaguars at the Raiders.
I think I'm comfortably taking the Jaguars.
You'd think.
I really haven't watched the Raiders this season. They kind of had an up and down season so far. But I think the Jaguars have kind of had a consistent season so far, so I'm just going to lean with them.
Here's the thing. Jaguars are mid. They're 4-3 or something. I haven't heard a single, I don't think I've watched a single play from them all year. At all.
I know ETN in the beginning of the season kind of was his normal self. I don't know if he's still playing like that.
I think it's going to be closer than people think. I still have them winning, but I'm going to say Jaguars beat them 19-16. Shitty game that you can skip every other game.
Yeah. I don't think really anyone watches the Jaguars.
No one does. Is Peterson still their coach?
No. Someone new. I don't know where Peterson is. I don't think he's coaching right now.
Really?
Because if you remember, he did say he wouldn't mind coming on as an offensive consultant for the Eagles.
Next, we've got the Saints at the Rams. This one is 99-1.
Yeah, the Rams are going to blow them out.
This is the first time I've seen a 99-1. Yeah. Rams are winning.
The Rams are going to win.
I've got the Saints getting 10 points, and that's me being nice.
I would be surprised if they get 10 points. I think the Rams get at least in the 30s.
30-some to single digits?
Yeah.
Jeez. Yeah.
Sorry, Kellen Moore.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sorry. Should have stayed. Now we're stuck with Patullo, which, by the way, he didn't call that bad of a game.
We'll get into that.
We'll get into it next episode. All right, we've got 3 games left. Do you want to save Chiefs?
Yeah, keep that one for the end.
Okay. We've got the Seahawks at the Commanders.
I think I'm just going to run with the Seahawks, even if Daniels is back. Because the Seahawks, I think, have the best defense this season for the NFL.
True. I
think the Commanders, they're just not as good as what people think they are. I think it's because they're old. They need to get young.
McLaurin's still hurt.
Yet again, this is what Washington does. They get a young quarterback, but they don't do anything to surround him with good young talent. They get good talent, but they're old, so they can't maintain it.
And Washington, if you're hearing this, we're Eagles fans, and we're trying to help you. Take notes right now.
Because I like Jaden Daniels. I do.
Yeah.
I like him. I don't think he's on the same level as Hurts. I don't think he will until he had a great season last year, rookie season, but if he can maintain that, that'll be different.
Yeah.
But look at it. He's hurt for the past couple weeks now, but
I saw a quote. Every other quarterback is analyzed. Jalen Hurts is judged.
Yeah, that's true. Which we'll talk more about that in our next episode because there's a lot to talk about there.
Yes, there is. I've got the Seahawks winning. I think I was so on the fence about this. Jaden Daniels is coming back. Not going to have Marcus Mariota anymore. He comes back and he'll play good. He has Debo and Luke.
What was his injury?
I don't even remember.
Was it hamstring or something?
Something like that. But he has Debo and Luke McCaffrey. And those are his 2
receivers. Terry's out, yeah.
So, it's at Washington. I could see it going either way. This one's 50-50 if you look at the poll. But I'm going to stick with Seattle. You said best defense in the league.
I think they are, for sure. I know fantasy-wise they are.
Yeah. I've got them winning 27-23. Close game.
Yeah, I think even with Jaden Daniels, I think the Seahawks still win.
Yeah. All right, 2 left. We've got Monday night. We're saving the best for last. We've got the Cardinals at the Cowboys. This one, I think the Cowboys win.
I think they do. I think they get back into the win column after just losing.
Hey, but then again, the Cowboys always lose to bad teams randomly. So could they drop to the Cardinals? I hope they do because they're in the same division. But I think the Cowboys win. I honestly I respect the Cowboys this year until they play Philly again and they talk shit and all that. But
I think it's truly I do like Dak Prescott. I think he's a good quarterback. I think he's a good person in general.
Mm-hmm.
He's a good human being.
Yeah.
And he does sling the football.
I would say he's been consistently
He's been one of the more consistent quarterbacks in the league for the past probably 6 years.
Yep.
5-6 years.
He's been in the league for 10 years now.
Yeah, he's been in when Wentz was drafted. Yeah. He was drafted the same season.
Crazy. And they've had similar careers. I couldn't even say that with a straight face.
No, I think ever since Dak took over, he's been very consistent at the QB position for the Cowboys. Now, Cowboys fans, that's more on your owner getting you help than Dak showing up.
Yeah, Cowboys fans, please keep Jerry Jones as long as he is breathing. Please. Please don't get rid of him. Because the second you get rid of him, then we're going to start to worry.
All honesty, yeah.
We're just being honest.
Honestly, I think that is what holds them back is their owner.
Mm-hmm.
And sad thing for the Cowboys fans, good thing for us is apparently he's going to pass the team down in his family. So
oh my God.
I think his son will take over.
I'm gonna replay the clip we said at the beginning of the year. Do you know what it is?
Oh yeah.
Is his son anything like him? He looks similar?
I don't know. I've never seen his son. I have no clue.
Do you think he's ever said it?
I don't know.
Because Jerry Jones, he said it. I think the Cowboys win 33-21.
I think the Cowboys. It's going to be the Cowboys. They should.
What's going on?
You're petting your freaking snout.
Yeah, you got the I picked the Cowboys. I picked the Broncos. Had to.
Yeah, okay.
I didn't pick the Colts, though, so 2 for 3.
Yeah.
That's fine.
All right. And then that leaves this should be the game of the week.
At Buffalo.
This has to be the game of the week.
It's got to be game of the year, you'd think.
Yeah.
Now, the Chiefs started off like shit.
But
They
now
started off terribly.
They're getting the refs in their pocket now. No, they're getting healthy.
They're catching dropped balls for touchdowns that are hitting the ground.
Travis Kelce is somewhat decent again.
Yeah, somewhat decent.
It's because it's like Taylor released that song about his schlong.
Listen, the Chiefs in the first 3 weeks, terrible.
Oh yeah.
The Chiefs ever since, they've been probably the best team in the league. They've been blowing teams out. They blew the Ravens out, blew the Lions out. Is that's enough? That's all the proof right there.
Yeah.
Now it's at Buffalo, and the Bills. They were the best team for the first few weeks, and they lost 2 straight, and they came back and won again. So right now they're after the bye week. We always see this. Jim. The Bills always win in the regular season, and the Chiefs always win in the postseason. Yeah. That's how it goes. That's the way of life.
Well, that's the one thing that sucks. Is if the Chiefs get in the playoffs, they're running the table.
Yeah. I'm putting my foot down this year. I think the Chiefs beat them in the regular season. In the postseason, the Bills finally get to the Super Bowl in the AFC Championship against the Chiefs. That's my prediction. I think the Chiefs win it. Today, this week.
This week they win.
Bills will beat them down the line. Finally reversing it.
Okay. I can see that, and I think that would help. Everyone wants that because someone wants to see the Chiefs in the Super Bowl again.
Mm-hmm. It's also I kind of want the Chiefs to win too because I don't think they can beat the Bills twice.
No.
So get their win out of the way now. Bills beat them later.
Yeah, I can see that. But I think the Bills win this week. I do. I think at least I want the Bills to win this week. I think the Bills they're a better team. I think they're better than the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Even if the Chiefs are playing the way they are now, I think the Bills are a better football team.
I agree.
They have the better running back.
Yep.
Because James Cook is killing it this season.
They have a better quarterback.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's Josh Allen. I don't think Mahomes is on the same level as what he used to be.
No.
I think it's been for the past 2 seasons now.
Yeah. The only thing that the Chiefs are better at than the Bills is having good calls.
No, I think they have a better receiving core.
Oh, that too. Yeah. The Bills receivers are so bad. Can you imagine if Josh
Khalil Shakir is number 1.
Yeah.
He's like a number 2 or
he's an 80 overall in Madden. No. Can you imagine if he
The Bills are kind of doing what the Cowboys are doing. They're not surrounding their quarterback with good talent.
But what if the Bills had the Cowboys receiving core?
They would be unstoppable.
Oh my God.
They would legit be unstoppable.
It's crazy.
But no, I'm going the Bills this week. I think they do beat the Chiefs. Because going off what you said, I think that's just how it is. I think the Bills are good in the regular season, but once they get to the postseason, they choke it away.
Joel Embiid.
Sadly. But no,
next episode,
I'm going to go with the Bills.
Get into the 4-0 Sixers. Got to release that episode before they lose, too.
Yeah.
Because right now, they're undefeated.
Do they play tonight?
I don't know. Got to release it soon. I don't know.
I don't know. They just played 2 nights in a row, so I think they're off tonight.
Okay, good. That gives me time then to post it.
But no, the Bills, and Bills please, Josh Allen, please, because I hate the Chiefs. I can't stand the Chiefs.
And if you don't win this game this Sunday, then just win it in January. That's all we ask.
Yeah, so everyone watching, tell us what you think about this week, the week's picks.
Leave your predictions.
Yeah.
And this should be released Wednesday night, which is when we're recording it. And if you guys want to check out the next one, which will be Philly themed, we're going to be talking Eagles, Flyers, not really, Sixers, Phillies.
Talk about the Flyers winning.
You can. I haven't seen them. I saw their Penguins win or something.
Yeah, they beat the Penguins last night. So,
yeah. But yeah, leave your predictions.
Yeah, let us hear about it. So,
thank you guys for watching.
Have a happy Halloween.
Yeah, have a happy Halloween.
Yeah.
If you don't watch the next step, because that next one, we're gonna be wearing the exact same thing. Running it back, another Halloween episode. So, thank you guys for watching.
Yeah.